Hey guys, Agent B here. We're on Quarantine Chronicles Day 14. I think this is my third one of the Chronicles for in those 14 days. But today, well, number one, wearing blue today. It is National Autism Awareness Day, and so if you are affected by this, or you have a family member or someone you know on the spectrum, this is the day to think about them for sure. That's why we wear blue, and then you put the light bulbs, the blue light bulbs, in the lights, and you light it up blue for the month. So just something, another layer inside of what's happening, of course, going around the world right now, but this is something I'm always thinking about too. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. But I want to talk to you. I can't be inside because we're actually, I don't know how we go through. I don't understand how my signal stinks all the time too. Hold on. Gotta let the boss out here. All right. There he goes. Gotta let Cody out. So, but what I want to talk about, I mean, we're in there. Oh, there goes my gimbal. Hey, don't need that. Please hold 1 second. We'll do this by pulling it out. Hey, I'm back. Don't need the gimbal. Don't worry about it. I can do this on my own. But yeah, so we're talking about some things we can do on some things I've learned. And actually, before this whole thing went on, we have a nutritional coach or a nutritionist that was helping us out starting this year, and she's great. And so something we used to do was a lot of food prep. And crazy because, as you guys know, if you got kids at home, they're constantly walking up like, what's to eat, what's for lunch. And if it's like lunch meat every day, they're falling apart. And I'm just like, I wish we could just send them away for lunch, you know? So what I did yesterday is I actually came home and I had pans out all over the stove, and I made a whole thing, and this may not, and the coach may not like this, I don't know what to tell her, but I made a whole thing of taco meat with the seasoning and put that in a container. And then I made a whole thing of sloppy joes, put that in a container, you know, and then we've already got, I had made some chili yesterday, so that's in a container. And then I bought, we like having the pizzas here, but for lunch, can't have a whole pizza. So instead, I bought some bagels, and then we already have the mozzarella cheese, and we've got spaghetti sauce here already. So we got that going, because I remember as a kid, we used to go to the bagel shop, and they would get pizza bagels for lunch. And so now we've got a few other options along with lunch meat, along with PB&J and ramen or pasta or whatever's left over from the night before. So now we can kind of mix it up so the kids don't drive us crazy. So try that. We're doing it right now. I think Brandon and I had tacos today. Kaylee had sloppy joes today. And I think Kathleen had some kind of a salad today with some lunch meat and stuff in it. So we're mixing it up, you guys. But that's what we got to do to kind of figure it out right now. I mean, we're all in this doing, you know, hanging out, and I'm not complaining. Obviously, it's driving us crazy to be at home and not be able to do as much work as we want, but trying to, you know, evolve a little bit. But it could be worse. We have this place here to be in, so we're trapped in a good spot. But the other thing I was going to talk to you about, and I mentioned yesterday on the email, my weekly email I sent out to you guys, was that we want to make sure that if you guys are able to do it, especially if you're here in Fullerton, all those local restaurants, I'm sure wherever you live, there's a bunch of local restaurants there, and a lot of them are trying to survive now by serving from like noon to 8, you know, or noon to 6, or whatever they can serve. So if we're able to at least not visit one, you can call one and pick up, or however you do it, or whatever it is, whatever the rules are where you're at. If you can order once a week, that's just going to help someone out, because if everybody, you know, in Fullerton ordered once a week, you know, that's, you know, 50,000 people ordering. You know, there's 100 something thousand people here. If every household did it, I mean, that's a lot of people ordering, and that's actually more business. A lot of the businesses down here are actually surviving because of these lunch orders and because of the early dinner orders and those type of things. So if you guys have an opportunity to do it, please do it. I mean, this is you know, we're talking about the Quarantine Chronicles, and this is something we're talking about right now is trying to find out how, whether it's April 30th or May 31st or whatever their date is that they're going to be picking on this, when we come back, to make sure as many doors are opening back up for us, so that we are getting back to some normalcy, even though you're going to have, you know, different feelings about going to restaurants or going on planes or different things or whatever it is. It's just important. We're trying to do as much as we can right now, not just for ourselves. Of course, you need to take care of you first. I always tell people you got to work from the inside out, and that's fine. You definitely need to do that. Take care of yourself first. But if you have an opportunity to help somebody else, whether it's to, take a friend like Ron Samako some cigars and drop them off at his house, but more importantly, going down to a local restaurant. Friends of ours are trying to do it once a week. They did like some shabu shabu place down in Anaheim where they live. So we're probably going to hit one of these guys up. Maybe tomorrow for some pasta or something, since it's Friday. During Lent, so we'll probably hit one of these guys up for something, maybe tomorrow night. I told my wife maybe what we do tomorrow is we dress up like we're going out to dinner, and then I'll go pick something up and we'll just do it at home, just to mix it up, because it's like Brandon asked this morning. It's like my wife took a shower and I took a shower and got shaved and everything else, and she put on makeup, and he's like, why are you getting makeup like you're going to work? You're not going anywhere. It's like, Dad, you shaved. What's going on? I'm like, because I can't be in pajamas all day. I did that post the other day where it was like, it's 9 o'clock, it's time to take off your daytime pajamas, put your nighttime pajamas on. I can't do that. I need to be busy. I need to be doing something. So those are just some things. So remember, it was good. It took me like an hour last night. I talked to you guys already, if you were on earlier, about the food prepping. It took me about an hour, and I prepped enough food for lunches for probably like the next 4 or 5 days, so we can all, like 4 or 5 days of different people eating, not 4 days of everyone eating the same thing. So we got a few, like 4 or 5 different options in there now, so the kids can stop bugging me, and I can say, it's like every day, what's for lunch, what do we have? I'm like, open the fridge and look for yourself. But hey, be positive. I hope you guys are doing well, you guys. I'm glad you're watching. It's nice, everybody. It's not nice everybody's off, but everybody's off, and I'm getting more people watching. I don't know. But hopefully I'm helping you out. You guys are hanging in there, and everyone's staying healthy. And again, if you guys need anything from me, please reach out. I've been popping these onto my YouTube channel too. Jump over there if you have time. Find me under Brian Bartholomew. I'm there somewhere. I don't have my own vanity URL yet because I need 100 people over there. 100 people subscribe. I'll be able to get my own name, and it'll make it easy for you to find me. But jump over, because I just uploaded like 12 videos on there the last couple days, and you can see all my old stuff on there. Funny seeing my stuff from years ago. It's horrible. But check it out. So I hope you guys stay safe. Please reach out to me anytime you want. I'm going to talk a little bit more tomorrow or the next day about different professions like realtors and things like that, and how they affect what's going on by the way they act too, and trying to keep people calm is always good. Okay, so again, reach out to me anytime. Agent B is here to help when you're ready. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your week, you guys. See ya.